a beautiful yet foggy start to our Thursday morning in Central Florida. I'm not in Central Florida anymore, but I can still monitor all the fun things because of this wonderful thing called the internet. So, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great start to the day. Thanks for hanging with us. I can't believe it. We are on Coffee Talk and we made it on time. Let's look outside and see what's doing on our Tower Cam network. There's Ocala area County. You can definitely tell the low cloudiness around with us. And using some of our other cameras around Central Florida, we kind of get an idea. This is Lakefront Park over in Osceola County. Nice and clear there. Brevard County, Port Canaveral, looking very, very, very pretty, right? We can come over to Daytona Beach, see what's doing there. So it just kind of depends. You can definitely tell, though, there's that deck of cloudiness over top of us. So let's do this. Let's check the visibility numbers and just kind of see where we're at this morning, right? It's been foggy. You could see the fog is kind of hugging the I-75 corridor for now. For the most part, it's not a bad start to the day, though. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Deborah over on YouTube, good morning. Marie, how are you? Terry, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Anna, Marie, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, I'm coming to you live from, what is this, Terminal E at the, no, D. I'm at Terminal D over at the Charlotte airport. So a little foggy back home. Had a nice on-time departure. Take a look. First warning, live Doppler radar looking good. We check out temperatures across Central Florida. It's definitely more comfortable there than it is here. I stepped off the airplane and was like, ooh, it's chilly there. 66 outside right now, though, in Orlando. It's 64 degrees in the Villages, 61 in Palm Coast, and about 62 degrees in Titusville. Mickey says, good morning. I need a lot of Campeche today. Listen, I need to figure it out. I had a little bit of coffee this morning, but I'm in desperate need of some more. So I'll have to figure that out. All right. So let's take a look ahead, shall we? Today, not as warm as yesterday. Very clearly not as warm as yesterday. 69, 11 o'clock, lower 70s by 1 p.m., mid 70s, our daytime high. And you can see there's a few sprinkles around here or there. So not a bad setup today, but definitely a bit of a different day. Mostly cloudy skies today. When we look at the difference, right? Like yesterday, we made it into the mid-range of the 80s. Today, mid 70s with clouds and even a few showers. So there's some things that we're going to be watching for sure, but it's still pretty nice. Mike says Starbucks all over Charlotte, Douglas. Yeah, I'm looking at one right now, so that's definitely going to be my next destination, is to go hang out over there. I do apologize, by the way. I hope the audio is okay. I'm using an AirPod, so hopefully you've got a pretty decent audio connection. Hopefully. Yeah. How long is your layover in Charlotte? Hopefully you have time to find some good Campeche. Yeah, I'm going to be at the airport here. My flight leaves, hold on a second. Let's see. It's 9:50 we depart. So I've got about an hour, 45 minutes or so. Yeah, about an hour and 45 minutes or so. So there you go. All right. So anyway, we know where the overall forecast is pretty nice, but we also know that the rain chances are going to be changing here. Today, a couple of sprinkles around, but look at where we go this weekend, right? We've got a 50% coverage of showers, pockets of even heavier rainfall around. This weekend has definitely started to trend a little bit wetter. We knew that was going to be a concern, kind of given the overall atmosphere. Look at the rain accumulation from the two global models, and you can very quickly, yesterday the European was wet by itself. Today, it seems like the European has backed off, but the GFS has picked up on the rainfall. So it'll be interesting to see which direction we end up going, right? But I think that we're starting to find somewhat of a consistency here. We're starting to find a spot where we'll have pockets of showers, pockets of heavier rainfall around, but all in all, it's not going to be too bad. So we'll watch. We'll kind of have to figure this out. I will also say that we're now, because it's Thursday, we're starting to get Futurecast a little better in spot to dial into this rain. So let me dial this up for us, and we can check our Futurecast model, right? Hold on a second. All right. So there we go. This is 8 o'clock this morning. Definitely got the cloud cover, foggish around, right? You see a sprinkle or two coming in this afternoon. There's 4:30, 5 o'clock, a few showers with us. And then overnight tonight and tomorrow, keeping with the clouds, even some fogginess in the morning. Notice through the morning, though, a few showers may try to dial up for us. Nothing too bad for our Friday, but maybe a little bit of rainfall. Then into Saturday morning, there we are, cloudy, almost overcast by 11, 12 o'clock. See that ribbon of rain kind of working through the area. Again, you notice it's not like a washout of the day, but there's definitely showers on the radar through the day. So, again, I'll say the same thing I've been saying the last couple of days, which is don't don't be surprised if there are some showers around. At the moment, it doesn't look like a washout. We just need to be ready for whatever Mother Nature decides to throw at us. And that's just kind of where we're at, right? We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Tim says, I'm at Bojangles in Terminal D. I don't know where Bojangles is, but I'm at Terminal D. That's hilarious. Tim's going to come over and bother me right now. Yeah, Tim, I'm near the Starbucks and the CNBC. That's hilarious. Oh my God. I'm in Charlotte and Tim's going to come say hello. It's a small world. Oh man. Cindy says tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the big day. So we're going to be broadcasting live from my hotel room. We're downtown Huntsville tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be the day. The 2024 hurricane forecast comes out. I'm running Coffee Talk this morning out of West Orlando. So you're not. I can't play the promo, but yeah, the 2024 hurricane season forecast is being issued at 8 a.m. So basically, it's going to take the place of Coffee Talk tomorrow. So we're not going to have what we may do is I may do like a 7:30 a.m. regular weather thing, but 8 o'clock is going to be the Talking the Tropics deal. Chris says get a hotel with great internet access. Yeah, I hope. Mike says play the shameless plug. The problem is the shameless plug is on this computer and I don't have this. I'm running Coffee Talk in Orlando because I didn't know how bad the signal would be here at the Charlotte airport. So worst case scenario is you get crummy me signal, but you still get like the graphics and all that at a high resolution. So yeah, I can't play the promo, but I pretend we're doing the promo. But yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a 7:30 a.m. standard Coffee Talk tomorrow, and then we'll do an 8 a.m. tracking the tropics. That's what we'll do. Tim, you don't need to pick up a coffee, buddy. I appreciate it. Come say hi though if you've got time. But I'll run over to Starbucks at some point. Everyone says the signal's good. All right. Well, I'm glad that it's good on your side. Troy says he didn't take me with you. I only listen. The station only bought me one ticket, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. So we've got a little bit of rain this weekend. It's not going to be a situation where you need to be hiding inside all weekend. It is going to be a situation though where things could have some subtle impacts, including, by the way, Crew 8. NASA put out a report this morning that Crew 8 had to bump to Saturday at 11:16 because of this issue. That said, it wasn't even the weather at the Kennedy Space Center. It's the ascent corridor. So when this thing lifts, they have to have abort spots that they can make it to, right? And they have to be able to be recovered from Crew Dragon should there be a launch anomaly. The weather there did not look optimal. So NASA went ahead and pushed it. And to be honest, the forecast looking ahead to Saturday doesn't look great either for that ascent corridor. So, it's going to be a situation where we'll have to keep eyes on it. We'll have to see how it plays out, Then he says, yeah, so they rescheduled. Glad they did that ahead of time instead of last minute when I would stay up late for nothing. I know that was always the difficult thing when we would cover launches. Everyone said that would be cool to see Tim. That would be hilarious. Like travel to Charlotte to say hi to Tim, Oh man, oh man. Yep. Troy says, I don't care. I just want a plane ride. I feel you. Paul's asking about Bike Week. Yeah, so Bike Week, obviously, weather is going to play into this. The forecast for Friday doesn't look bad, but Saturday and Sunday, there are going to be a few showers into the mix there. And so, you know, listen, if you ride, you know the deal, right? You know, take it slow. You know that people drive crazily. So you know it's probably a good idea for you to be extra cautious. And if you ride and you're heading over to Daytona for it, um, just be safe. But that would be my suggestion, no matter what the scenario is. Just be safe, right? Cindy says, if you see Tim, be sure to take. Oh yeah, we'll have to. If that's the case, for sure, for sure. I've got 20 minutes more of coffee talk, and then I'm free. Although I am doing for our Fort Myers station, so I'm taping a segment today for our Fort Myers sister station on the hurricane season forecast. So I told them to embargo it until tomorrow morning. Yeah. Chris, you're not flying on a Boeing jet with missing door bolts. Well, I think that they've inspected and fixed all those. It was an Airbus A321 on the way up here, and then going to Huntsville, which is my next destination. That's going to be on probably a Bombardier Canada regional jet, like 700 or 900, probably. Yeah. It'd be funny if you and Tim are on the same flight and end up sitting next to each other on the plane, talk about the small world. But listen, it is a small world. It is a small, but I'm going to Huntsville, so City says, watch, Tim might pop up over your shoulder. Gotta look in all directions. Gotta look in all directions. The gate that I'm at gate D7 right now. So it's the folks heading to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So my television station does, or my company does have a station there. So yeah. Would have been cheaper to fly yourself. I don't know if it would have been cheaper to fly myself here, but it would have been, it would have been more fun. If he's switching planes in Charlotte, oh yeah, I'm on American. Yeah. Bruce, what is the Fort Myers station call letter? So we actually got two. So it's WZVN, the ABC station, and the interview that I'm going to do is for WBBH, the NBC station. So yeah. Troy says, "Oh, that's why I couldn't find you on FlightRadar. I went to your destination. You put on. Oh yeah. No. I didn't go direct MCO to Huntsville. It's Huntsville. It's MCO to Charlotte and then Charlotte to Huntsville. So yeah, there you go." Rita says, "Happy hurricane forecast Eve." I'm oddly calm because the work is done. You know what I mean? The work is done. The web forecast is put together. It's in the system. It's just a matter of pushing go on it, right? And all of the graphics are ready to go here. So yeah, so I'm oddly at peace with the world. I will go back in and triple check everything tonight. But yeah, I'm oddly at peace with things. There are very few direct flights to Huntsville. I fly it all the time, but through Atlanta. Yeah, there you go, Diane. Exactly. Do I hear you're heading to Harrisburg? No, no. I'm not heading to Harrisburg. That's the gate that I'm at right now. So yeah. Oh man. So yeah, we've got some showers this weekend. What's nice, and I think that the reason that I do want to make sure to do a coffee talk tomorrow is because even though we're doing the hurricane thing at 8, I would like to at least discuss the rain that we've got coming in for the weekend. So yeah. Crystal says, I feel like the weather has dropped like 10 degrees since the last hour. Well, let's take a look and see where the temperatures are right now. These are thermometers around Central Florida. These update every 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, we're in the mid 60s. I feel like that's where we've been. I feel like that's where we were when I woke up this morning. So it doesn't strike me as being a dramatic change. Yeah. What are you doing in Huntsville? So I'm heading to, we have two weather vendors that do our graphics. You've got like this vendor, this is WSI, what you're looking at right there. WSI is based out of Boston, Massachusetts. I've been there for their conference a few times, but I'm going next today. I'm going to Barron, and Barron is the vendor that does that product. Two different computers. Not that it's like a major difference to you. It's my goal as a corporate meteorologist to make everything look the same, but like there are some subtle differences to it. So yeah, so heading over to Barron today to do that whole thing. All right. So anyway, we can continue to chat. I just want to pop up the 7-day forecast. That way everybody knows what's happening here, right? And there you go. Today, tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies. Today, temperatures may not be as warm, but notice tomorrow we'll be back into the lower 80s, and then we've got those showers around Saturday, Sunday. Um, of course, you know what's funny is I've got some flying to do next week, and I booked it for Wednesday because at the time when I booked it, Wednesday's forecast looked better. Of course, now Wednesday's forecast looks crummy. Never a dull moment. Good times. So anyway, I'm sure I'll have to just tweak it around a little bit. But there you go. Yeah, there you go. I want to watch the entire hurricane forecast. How long do you think tomorrow's coffee talk will be so that I keep my schedule clean? Mike, usually we go a half an hour to an hour. And I feel like on a hurricane day, I mean, usually it's a half an hour, but I feel like on a hurricane day, it can go a little bit longer. So, it may go an hour. Yeah. Just curious, would you go in a rocket to go to space? Oh, yeah, absolutely I would. Absolutely I would. How bad will the storms be this weekend? We're not looking at anything too strong, thankfully, for right now. The intensity is not there. It's just looking like showers. Yeah. My favorite bike week memory, my oldest had a flat Stanley project. We took Stanley to bike week. He got a tattoo and bought a Harley. I love that, Jennifer. I love that. Is so Central Florida. So Central Florida. Brian, what's the current weather at Charlotte Airport right now? You're asking me? I give hold on. Let me pull up the old ForeFlight. Stand by. ForeFlight. I'm in the city. I can tell you when I got off the airplane. It was cold as can be. All right. Charlotte Douglas, automated weather observation. METAR KCLT 060 at knots, 10 statute miles, scattered at 22,000, broken at 25,000. Temperature 39 degrees. Dew point 18, so super dry, super chilly. I've got my pullover that I'll probably pull over before I get on the next airplane. It's a little chilly here. Yeah. Should I install the storm panels today? I don't know what your criteria is for that. I would tell you that like there's some showers this weekend. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything too bad. Yeah. Cindy, that reminds me what's going on with that once in a lifetime thing you were getting all those forms for. So that's coming in April. Just need to make sure everything falls into place before we discuss it. Suzanne says, I'm on the outbound from MCO and the planes are flying right over my community, which is only a couple of miles north of the end of the runways. I'll be looking for an American plane soon flying over. Well, I'm already in Charlotte and I'm heading away. So I won't be back in Orlando for a couple of days. Yeah. Mike says, our food show was a complete success. Eric would have exploded with his gas truck with all the great food there. That's too funny. Becca says that I sent the permission slip for the twins. I get to go on the field trip to KSC. That's going to be so fun. Brian says 39 degrees, they could have it. I know. Mr. Bob, should I do my taxes today? Yeah, get it done. Get it done, Audra. Love Charlotte Airport Southern, usually running from Concourse B to E or vice versa. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good old Concourse E, the regionals. Oh, man. Good times. Good times. You're going to meet my friends who live in Florence, Alabama. They love living there. I'm still going to be I brought my UCF beanie. That way, if I end up cold, I've got my UCF beanie. I got to represent, you know. Jennifer says, yeah, this is a good tax prep weekend. Yeah. Denise says, it's so funny. Every single time the Hubs and I go to an event at Camping World, also known as the Citrus Bowl, it's forecast to rain. Provo was supposed to rain. We got only sprinkles. Saturday, we're going to Monster Truck, and it's forecast. Is there a Monster Truck thing? I feel like we need to put the graphic together for that. We can do it. I won't, but I can text Manolfi to do it. I mean, I'm working, but I'm not building graphics this week. I'm learning, doing all of those things. Janice says my taxes are done. Yeah, get it done. Ugh. I don't like just sitting and waiting on things. Which is why this hurt. Like Jeannie knows when I get her a gift, I'm the worst at keeping secrets because all I want to do is give her the gift. So like in this situation, this hurricane forecast thing, I'm not good at waiting. You know? Yeah. I'm not good at the whole waiting thing. So blah. Nathan, I'm late to the party. Where at? Oh, I'm at Charlotte. Heading to one of our weather vendors who's in Alabama. So I'm just hanging out in Charlotte right now. Yep. Deb says, I'm working the middle school again today. Oh my God, yeah, we're gonna Yeah, sending all of that, all of the things. Steph says Monster Jam Saturday. I'm thinking about going see Night Ranger at SeaWorld. Huh, huh, huh. Well, we'll have to do a forecast for Monster Jam. Yeah. Um, Daytona Bike Week is going to be wet. There's going to be some showers, not a ton, thankfully. I haven't put a Bay Hill graphic for next week. Well, yeah, we're going to have to do a Bay Hill graphic. Kellyanne, I know we're all doing it. I think I'm working. I know we're working. Is it Friday? We've got like the whole I'm doing Sunrise because I think Kellyanne's going to be out at Bay Hill Friday. I think I have to check that. But anyway, my wife always wants a hint, so I give hints that are incredibly hard to figure out. See, Mike, you're a much more calculated person than I am. You're better than I am. Oh man, one of our kids was born in Athens, Alabama. Parents grew up in Birmingham. Yeah, I've never been to Huntsville. I've been to Birmingham, but I've never been to Huntsville. Orlando. I know, Catherine. That's why I said that it would have been funnier to fly from Orlando to Huntsville in a 172, but because we're flying American, it's hub and spoke, that whole thing. So, anyways, that's that. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny, Denise. Love that. Love that. Uh-oh. Oh, hey. It's a small world when. Look at that. Representing Orlando, by the way. Love that. Oh, that's funny. Like Inception going on. That's too funny. I love it. I love it. Okay, all right. Representing Orlando City. You gotta love that. It's a small world after all, right? Oh my God. That's so funny. And then everybody, it happened. It happened. Yeah. Cindy, Nikki, that's so funny. He's got it live on his phone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Too funny. It's Tim. It's Tim. It's Tim in the flesh. I said, well, it's like I saw the hand behind me. I'm like, oh, I know who that has to be then. So, all right. Any questions, comments, concerns? I can wrap this up early. I got to go say hi to Tim now. Any questions, comment? Jedi Master Joe, your fan. I'm not. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? Oh man, so funny. Yeah. So just plan for a few showers. Listen, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow. And that's why I don't talk about some things in public. See, there it is. There it is. Um, yeah, Nathan, not looking at anything crazy for this weekend, thankfully. Yeah. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning I'll probably try and pop on 7:30 just to do our local stuff. And then at 8 o'clock we're gonna get set up for the whole hurricane thing. Does that work? Does that work? Lauren says that 7-day forecast looks like summer with rain chances every day. We're getting there each day, like we're tiptoeing up little by little by little each day, right? Yeah. Oh, and Seafood Fest in Grant. I love the Grant Seafood Fest. Oh my gosh, love it. All right. All right. Enough. Enough. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do all the things. All the things. All right. Join me then. Sound good? All right. I'm going to go say hi to Tim and probably grab a coffee and do the Fort Myers thing. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Georgiana says, can't wait for the hurricane thing. I'm just going to be glad to get it out there. Just get it out there. Although I don't think anybody's going to be surprised. Yeah. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. See you tomorrow morning from Huntsville, Alabama.